right, guys, happy hump day. Welcome to Wayne's World Garage. It's a gorgeous day out this morning, 32 degrees. My apologies for not getting the video out sooner. We've been working on a ton of stuff, making some live edge tables, working on our solar system. Lithium batteries don't like cold weather. Got a pile of stuff going on at home. And now we're back at the sawmill. We've got a bunch of work to do here. So the first thing we're gonna do though, since our tractor's getting serviced by Grimes Brothers Engineering in Davidsonville, Maryland, is we're gonna work on adjusting the guides, the saw guides. These are the hard maple piece of wood, which are very, very close to the saw, according to Frickin' Jeep, a business card away. And we'll do a little demo on that and show you the right way to do that. Supposedly the right way anyway. So thanks for watching, and Merry Christmas, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. I promise I got a bunch of videos in the backlog to get out. We'll get them out the door. So we are at the sawmill here, and guess what? Tom 3 is going to adjust the guides here. These are the guides. Let me see a picture of it. These are the guides, and they were broken recently, and we fixed it. And it turns out the way the guides are supposed to work, see this little gap here, when this saw starts up, it's going to change a little bit because it stands up and it runs at 600 RPM. That's what it's been hammered for. To adjust them, you loosen this bolt up here, nut, and this one here, and you can adjust these. Sadly, you've got to do it when it's running, which some people are not comfortable with, myself included. But that's the way it works because the saw blade's got to be spinning. So what we do though is, this is really important, the carriage, and thank you John Clark for telling me that, this carriage is at the wrong end because he's going to be on his hands and knees in front of this thing. If the carriage comes up behind him, it's going to hit him in the ass and knock him into the saw blade, and his wife will be pissed at me. Maybe he should be happy, I don't know. Regardless,
the wife would love you.
The wife would love me. The wife would love me. Do you have health insurance, life insurance? No, so you put the carriage all the way back there, and then what you do, and this is John, thank you John for telling me this, you put a piece of stick in here so these cannot spin. And that way we will not have a runaway carriage. And that's not a big enough stick. I'll show you, because that's not a big enough stick. So that's what we do. I was going to start the engine to push it down, but we have Santa Claus pushing instead. Nice job, Santa Claus. Okay, to start with, Tom is loosening up the 1/2-inch nuts with a 3/4-inch wrench, which are on top of these guides. Then we'll start the saw up, and he'll start adjusting the guides, moving them in just a little bit until they're a business card width away. So what you may notice, because I told you so, it's 32 degrees outside. It's cold. And here's Tango 3, aka Tom number 3, because we have two other Toms, working in short sleeves with his sleeves rolled up. What's up with that? Here's what's up with that. Whenever you work on a lathe, you work on a milling machine, spinning objects, power takeoff shafts, stuff like that, long sleeves, long pants are a problem. You don't know it, you get caught, and next thing you know, we've got drama. And actually, just this past week, somebody in Maryland was severely injured on a big lathe. He'd been doing it for 60 years. He had long sleeves, and he got caught in a spinning object, and it dragged him into the lathe. We don't want that to happen to Tom. So far, we like him, so we'll try and keep him for a little while longer. That's not it. That's T25.
It just fell out of the
Oh, no, actually, it's up my ass.
I mean, I want to touch it now.
I found it. Okay, well, what in the heck are the geezers doing now? As you can see, there's a bunch of geezers standing around. All right, well, how many of you have heard of Frisby Golf? I'm not even a golf guy. Apparently, though, Frisby Golf is a popular game, and this fellow in a blue jacket here asked us, hey, can you guys help make some benches for us, because we'd like to play Frisby Golf, and then we get tired. It must be a very exhausting game, and we need to sit down. And we said, sure, we'll make you some benches. So we took some logs that had a lot of metal in them, we cut them into bench-sized pieces, and we put some boards in them. And actually, a couple of these benches are pretty doggone fancy. So that's what we're doing. And the cool thing is, Tom 3 in the brown jacket, Tango 3, brought this electric DeWalt router. And I'm not a big fan of this stuff. I don't know a whole lot about woodworking, but let me tell you what, this thing's fabulous. So he's using my DeWalt screw gun now, but you'll see later on we use the DeWalt router, and it does a nice job rounding off the edges on this thing. It's pretty slick. Anyway, do me a favor, guys. Give this a thumbs up. We've had 2 videos in the past year which didn't go viral, but they had a lot of views for me. One of them had 500,000 views. It was a short. That's phenomenal. Another one had like 250,000 views. Why? Wayno has no clue, but possibly because you gave it a thumbs up. So if you like this stuff, give it a thumbs up. Don't give it a thumbs up if you don't like it, because then probably they'll delete it or something. I don't know. But anyway, that's a story. I'm sticking with it. Hope you enjoy this. We had a lot of fun building some benches for these guys, and we used a big tractor to move them. And since the saw is down, since we don't have any logs loaded up, this is what we do. Take care. Drill these. You don't have an impact with anything.
I got an impact drill. Battery too?
What's that?
Did you get the battery?
Yeah, but I'm gonna just grab mine. I left yours in the truck.
Oh, okay. Wherever you want to do, Hall.
Good. I get to buy every run. I did one the other day, 60 seconds short, and they were really popular for being a kick off.
Oh, right.
And they made $100.
$100?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, most of them make about 28 cents, seriously, so I don't bother doing them.
Right.
And then I did one here, and it made, I think it made $1,000. I'm like, wow, we should all make $1,000, more. So I bought lunch for you guys, you know, but you can never tell.
Yeah.
You know, and people like lunch for freaking sawmill go in circles like it's cutting logs.
Right.
And like, I always do that one. I do what I think is interesting on machining parts and on the milling machine. Nobody watches that shit.
Right.
Fixing cars, nobody watches that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's okay. You know, you have to address the audience, know who the audience is, and the audience is not like me. And that's okay. I'm doing it because it's fun to geek around and play with this stuff. I enjoy doing that.
You put a backdrop on all of these chairs?
No, we just did. We got carried away with the one.
Right.
we're playing.
Right.
We got carried. Let me get rid of the camera. We're just playing. That's all we're doing. You know, nothing
Got the
serious.
rubbers, but it's easier just to.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how many you're doing.
Yeah.
Now we could put it back on each of them, but I don't think it's necessary.
No, just plain.
We were just. You know, if we get carried away, we'll do it. If we don't get carried away, we won't. You know.
Right.
Well, if your tractor's on service still,
It is.
might be time. Yeah.
Well, we could get. I thought about it. If I was really motivated, I'd get
This is
Bob
gonna,
to
this will weather nice.
Wait a year.
close some logs up for us, but I'm not that terribly motivated. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And Bob's a good sport. He's happy to do it for us. So
Yeah, not,
just do it.
but that dry? The whole year dry?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a year basically. It's got
How'd you get this to come out, Wayne?
Right. Yeah.
So you need to turn it backwards just a little bit, okay? I'll show
Turn
you.
it backwards?
Yes. I'll show you in a minute. So, no, put it in a drill, put it in one of the screws and spin it counterclockwise to loosen it up. You know what I mean? Hang on. Any better? So here, let me show you. You got it. A little bit of nuisance, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
I need little screws. I don't even know if I'd screw. How's that? Is that all right? All right. And then when we put these down, guys, remember the cup of the wood, it's got to be like, the crown's got to be like this, so water runs off of it, right? George knows that.
Like on a deck or something.
Like on a deck, this one done properly.
This one.
See, usually a bench is just, what, 1.5 feet?
Yeah.
Or you got plenty of
Guys,
places
let's
to-
put this one over here.
Flip her over.
We don't want to get into trouble with.
I'm sure.
You had the right size of
Well, you know what?
Back over.
Back over. You know why? This is not as nice. Now I know why.
Yeah, because this side's pretty.
This side's nicer looking.
It'll probably be sitting on a hill anyways where it all looks
I
pretty.
don't know.
And then take your coat, let it dry for 6 months and throw a coat of oil on the top. You're all set.
If somebody has another one of these quarter-inch drivers, this would go quicker, you know.
Yeah. Why don't I just go get mine?
Yeah, is it close by?
Yeah.
You get yours.
Are you saying I'm too slow?
No, I'm saying you're only one person. It takes forever.
You're saying I'm too slow.
Alan, by the way, Thursday night is Midnight Madness. It's gonna be. We didn't want to go last week; it was too cold. It's gonna be cold this week too. So it's all good.
We'll see.
Mother Nature can't.
Sorry.
How many more benches?
No, he. And now, hey, Merry Christmas. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, well, yeah, it's cool around here, but it's all right. It's all good.
If you move it, you're fine.
Yes.
Cold weather, I throw on insulated coveralls.
Yeah.
Take care, George. I'll probably see you a little bit after the first of the year. Okay.
Good.
Like I told,
So I'm gonna root it out.
weather permitting, you know. First of the year
Not a union worker.
gets warmer. Well, when it's just too cold,
Nobody
I'm
takes me
just not
seriously.
doing
You should
anything.
Yeah.
I might work out the shop. Yeah.
I'm
But
saying router works
it's-
on wet stuff.
It's got all
I did
windows.
that one over there, it was
Cement
kind of
floor,
frozen.
so if
Was
it's
it?
a sunny day,
just a little bit
oh,
icy.
yeah. It could
Take
be
your time.
10 degrees out, but it's 70 degrees in there, you know? So it's amazing how warm it will get with the sun.
Man, it starts right up. I mean, it's amazing. It's
And
interesting.
I don't know. I'll put a heater on
Unlike the,
one of them oil-filled things.
you know, mine have
I
slow
just
start. You
want
hit
it
the
to be
button,
like
and
50.
slowly gets
you
up.
know?
To
Yeah.
This thing is.
And that's what sweatshirts are for.
Yeah, it's
you
there.
know?
It's interesting.
And I don't want to be too hot when I'm out there trying to do something, you know?
And like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't start it with the blade on.
Yeah, I have it away from it. Is that all right?
Yes.
Yeah. We're taking them over to the dispatch this morning.
Left to right.
Up and down.
Am I going the wrong way?
We have no idea where.
Start up
Oh,
here.
yeah.
You're right.
Put her cut.
No, you're right. Well, it'll cut, but the problem is, if it gets out of control, you're burning that blade up. Will it go a blade up? Is that right?
It's just about everything I need. Not everything, but... I know what you mean. Yeah. But I have no need to buy new stuff for what I do, you know? I buy new when something wears itself out, and I take it apart for it. I had a hell of a time my planer one. Give me some problems. And here it is, it's the wall, right? I had all of the parts that they came from Texas. Yeah. Santa Claus just brought me a brand new plane. Good. So, you get the walls? No, I got a Wen. Okay, yeah. On the recommendation of perfection of cabinet making. Yeah. So I figure ones, they're all good. But what we do with them. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes it's how we treat them, you know. This is, for me, this is a learning experience in almost everything I do. Oh, yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. It is. What are you interested in doing? Well,
John Wesley, this one's for you, the wood carving guy from Michigan. We need a 28-inch bar on this saw because we're doing a little bit of trim work on these chairs. Just kidding. I didn't have the baby saw, so we had in my car, so we use it. Got to be a little bit careful because kickback on this thing with a 20-inch bar can be a little bit intimidating. So what we're doing here is we're just smoothing things off a little bit, and we're doing nice finish work with a chainsaw, 70cc chainsaw. Anyway, that's about all there is for today, guys. We appreciate it. Give this a thumbs up, like I said, if you like this stuff. We've got some nice benches here, and the guys will be able to rest after an exhausting game of Frisby Golf, whatever that is. We have to stop by and check it out sometime. Maybe we can show them how to play Frisbee. I can't even play regular golf. Anyway, but if they got golf carts we can drive around, that sounds like a fun thing, so maybe we'll do that. Anyway, take care. Especially the 70cc saw.
Oh, yeah.
That's a problem, you know.
Did you try this little router, Alan?
There's some,
Yeah, I've got a couple trim riders, not battery operated.
This is
Yeah.
surprisingly nice. I'm impressed, you know. Very impressed with it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, they are handy.
Nice. Just get around this out. It's convenient.
Yeah.
You know, it's.
battery powered? Wow. Yeah.
I am impressed. See, I'm not.
What type of tool is it?
DeWalt. It's DeWalt. Yeah.
DeWalt?
Yeah. Kinder Farm. So I guess Kinder Farm must have bought it for him.
I've been able to sometimes get these to rock up toward the board.
You want a cookie? They're there. You can grab. For you guys.
a little bit scary because it's so quiet.
Yeah.
And I expect routers to be violent and making noise, and it's not doing